Welcome to my page. My name is Robin, and this is Create It with Robin. These little signs are what we've been creating for the past 2 weeks. I've done 4 months at a time, and today we're going to finish them up. And then if you ordered the kit, you will have something to set out all year long. These are 3-inch rounds, and these are little rectangle signs that you put in for the month. And there are many, many, many 3-inch rounds floating around Etsy, Facebook, wherever. But if you guys ever want something different for a month, then just hit me up. I can get all of these, in whatever way they come. So let's get started. Okay, we're gonna start with where we left off last week with February. And here is my board. I use recycled cardboard boxes to put my painter's tape on, and I want it with the sticky side up so that my pieces don't slide around when I'm painting. And also I use foam board. So you'll see one of my months is on foam board. So you can use whatever you got. Don't buy anything special. You don't need it unless you just want it. Okay. So for February, I pulled a pink, a couple of reds. You can see they're just slightly different. I may add some white to that one. We'll see. And then I have a couple of blues that go together. One is going to be my main color, with the darker one being my shader. Thank you, Jill. Let's see. I don't think I need anything else. Okay, I like to start with white, and I forgot my earrings. Y'all have those kids that like hijack your brain when you're around them. Yeah. I may need to go grab some. Oh. Y'all remember doing ceramics when you were in school? My daughter made this when she was, I don't remember how old, I think maybe middle school. And I use it, I still have it. It's like if I don't use it, it may end up where I don't want it, and it'll disappear. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Carol. I'm not sure if I said hi to you before, but hey again. All right, so I have, that's red. I need to do that white. Anything that's a light color, so like the pinks on this one, and the light blue, for those, I'm gonna obviously paint the white pieces white, which are these, but these other ones, I want it to have a layer of white underneath, because it will cover up the wood color, and then your natural color, which are these, will turn out the true color instead of having a wood or brown undertone. So I'm gonna do, I think this is pink, a light pink. How are you guys doing? I have not had internet for 2 days, so I have been trying to play catch up on a lot of things online. Hey, Beth. Hi, Linda. Hey, Michelle. Did it work? Oh. Well, your box is riding around and what? Ooh. You gotta tell him that's for me, not for you. I don't think he wants that box. Honestly, I don't. All right, we want to do this light blue. So I'm going to write on here to remind myself not to make it pink like the other thing. I want to do it light blue. So let me get that a quick white coat. And that's what I do, guys, is because I'm doing 4 of these at a time, I write on my tape what color each thing is supposed to be because I've kind of already planned it out in my head, how I want it to be. So when I stick it down on the board, I will write on the tape what color it's supposed to be, and then I can move on. Okay, those need to dry. I need to give this a second coat. My white, I always do at least 3 coats. So I'm gonna, this is the second coat. On the pink, do I want to do this a lighter pink? Let's try it and see. See if I need to add any white to it. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Jennifer. You know what's so weird? There are comments here that are not on this one. Do I get to meet you in 2 weeks? Are you going to Fake Bakers? If so, then yes, ma'am. Yes, I do. I'm excited. I have been planning for this trip because I was supposed to go to the one last year as a vendor. And because we moved and situations weren't in place for my daughter, who, by the way, you guys, if you didn't know, I have a handicapped daughter. She just turned 30 this past month. And she is why I didn't make it last year, is because we had just moved and it just didn't work out that way. I think I want to make that lighter. I think I do. Hi, Deanna. Some of y'all's comments are not coming through. Okay. I'm going to make that pink lighter. I want it lighter. You're not going, but I will on virtual. We will say hi to Jilly Bean on the virtual. So, some of y'all, we need name tags because everybody's little profile picture is not even as big as my little pinky fingernail. I'm not going to recognize y'all unless you're wearing your profile picture on your shirt or something. I'm not going to recognize none of y'all. So you'll just have to come up to me and say, hey, I'm so-and-so. I'm just mixing some white in with that pink to make it a little lighter. I'm excited for sure. For sure. Oh yeah, that's a prettier, lighter pink for this. I'm gonna tap it now. I really like the texture that tapping or dabbing gives your wood piece. So I love to do that. Better than you think. I thought the same last year and I saw people and just knew who they were. Hey, Sandra. Figures what? What's a figure? All right, I'm gonna do the little cupcake piece the same way. Sandra, don't hate me if I don't wear my costume because I'm hating it. I don't like it at all. All right, I need to do white again. It needs a lot of help and I just don't have time to help it. Does that make sense? I mean, I know I got 2 weeks. I could pull it together. You are not second guessing. If I gotta do it, so do you. Told her, me? She asked what we are talking about and Jill told her you. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, this is red. I'm gonna do the darker red for the heart and the brighter red for the words because they're going in 2 different places. So I'm just gonna, because this heart don't need a whole lot. This heart. I may be a little bit of a disturber. Hey, Quincy. You both better stop. Deanna. Look, this is going to be on YouTube. I need to like shut my mouth. By the way, all of these tutorials will be broken into 4 different parts, 1 part for each month, and I will separate them and they will be on YouTube, and the first 8 months are already there, plus an extra one where we created the little signpost. It's already there. Happy Canada Day. Look, it's not, it's a thing. I hate hats and all the things that have to go on my head. I hate them. I do not look good in a hat. But people won't recognize me, which is what my thinking is. I should just wear it so nobody knows who I am. I want to make this lighter because I can already tell out of the bottle it's going to be too dark. So I'm going to add some white to it. Anybody else here going to Fake Bakers? I know Quincy, Sandra, Deanna. I'm doing a lot of mixing on this file. Catherine is, ooh, that's a pretty color. This is like a baby blue. Pretty, pretty. Yep, I said Catherine. I'm excited. I'm just excited to see people. I don't care if we just hang out in a room together all day. I'm just excited to be out of the house and see my friends. Have adult conversations instead of ones like for a 2-year-old. Hi, Anita. All right, so far that's that. And then I want to do the bright red for the words. Let me do this one more time so that's done. Not much different. Oh well. One's going on the cupcake, the other one is going on the rectangle, so we're good. Guess I could have done them the same color and saved myself the difference in pulling paint, but it's just one color. You guys doing anything fun for 4th of July? We are not. In fact, my mom and stepdad will be here. They fly in on the 4th. It's amazing to meet all our online friends. My boys and hubby can no longer say I don't have real friends. Right? A hat won't change you, a mask will. Who said that? Jill. I'm not doing a mask. Girl, it's gonna be in Orlando. It's gonna be fetching hot. Okay, got that. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Let me do this blue again. So that can be drying. All right, I got the pink rectangle done. I gotta hand paint that. These are done. Okay, I do need to do another color on here, and I want to do it not quite that red, so I'm going to add some white to it. Your tassels will probably not right. Fake friends, huh? I tell my family about my friends and they say we're fake bakers and have fake friends. Okay, so I don't want that pink, I just want it a lighter red. Hopefully I didn't add too much white. Oh, that'll work. Now I need a, okay, come on. Too much crap on my table. I have 2, 3, 4, 5 containers of paintbrushes, but they're all used for something. They'll probably slide off. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna do every other stripe on this cupcake, this darker red. So let me change my wardrobe here. By the way, if you guys would like to purchase this kit, it is on the website. You can go to DIYduo.net and click on the page or the tab at the top that says craft kits, and it's the only one on there right now. So you can go purchase a kit, and then by the time you get it, all the tutorials will be on YouTube. Okay, Jennifer. I understand. I haven't had internet for 2 days. I know 2 days is nothing. I was grateful to like not have it sometimes, but it always goes out at the most inconvenient time for whatever. Okay, y'all see how that's looking? That's what I'm going for. did not say it looked like saggy boobs. Oh wait, did I? I think I remember the photo that you sent. I'm sorry. Okay, on my big heart here, I'm gonna take my white sponge and I'm just gonna tap it on the edge. Like this. I need to do the I think I want to do I want to do gray or brown? I think I'll do brown. I'm going to use, they're both the same, just a tiny touch of brown. And where's my shader brush? Ooh. Yes, chat and chill. That's tonight, you guys. If you guys are not part of the DIY Duo, you are missing out on chat and chill. I don't stay on the whole time. And tonight I gotta pick up my dad. My dad comes in tonight. Okay, so I shaded my little ice cream. My little ice cream topper. I think I'm gonna go across the bottom. Just a little bit. That's good. Okay. It's fine. Listen to whatever. Let me do another coat of this red real quick that I added some white to. You said last time you liked watching my paint dry. You guys, we have an event going on that just was announced in the DIY Duo group this morning at midnight. or last night at midnight, whatever way you want to call it. It is 7 days with all 7 coaches of the DIY Duo group. It is a separate private group where we are going to craft with you guys for a week. I need a bigger shader. Thank you, Catherine. Have a great rest of your day. Did I do this with it? I did. I'm gonna do the darker blue. I had an okay day. No internet. It was pouring rain all day. I stayed in sweatpants all day long. Okay, I need to dry this, or maybe let's, this one dry. This one, I want to do a darker red color, I think, as my shade. So let's see what that looks like. That's gonna work. Okay, so I shaded the top and the bottom, right like that. Now I'm gonna do the blue with my bigger shader. Start on the bottom. So that new event that we've got going on, that's happening in August. So I shaded the blue around the edge there. I'm probably gonna do another round of that to make it even larger. I'm shading. My watch is so proud of me. You did it. I don't know what I did. All right, so let me do another I want that line to be thicker. So I'm gonna do it again. So there, it's a little thicker. Linda, which craft items? Hi, Kathy. Do we purchase the craft items through you or for the event? There's only 2 kits on there for the event so far. Other coaches will be having kits and will get those to me so I can get them on the website as soon as they have them ready. But there are 2 already on there to purchase. And those you just purchase right on the website. Which event? Jill, it's the Yule Love This Crafting event. That's going to be August 3rd through the 9th. Hi, Patty. All right, so we got that. That's going to go right there. All right, I think I'm good to get that on. Oh. Whew, that did the wrong heart on the wrong thing. So let me get these going. Now, that event, you guys can go to DIYduo.net. And if you go to the More tab and click on that, it's a drop down. And that's where the event is. And the craft kits are going to be underneath that. You'll have to scroll down. It's not very far, but you'll see it. So there's an event. For a full week, you get 7 coaches. Each coach is going to go live one day for a full week. And I do know that a couple of the coaches are doing more than 1 tutorial on their day. I know for me, you're going to get 3 tutorials. So you'll have that just on one day. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get these glued on. Maybe. And yes, kits for that event are gonna be sold, and I have 2 kits on there right now that they'll go out on the 26th of July so that you have them in time for the event. And shipping's included, so all you got to do is buy the kit and you're good to go. Oh, Jill, I can look that up for you because I don't know that I have that set up on the website. So you can let me know. Or I can let you know what that would be. My paint does not, or my glue don't want to come out. Okay, so that's what we have for the February round, and I'm not done. And this is the rectangle piece. I'm gonna add some dots. So I have my dotting tool here, and I know I want to do white on the blue and red on the other one. So I'm gonna do white. Now for the pink. Ooh, it's best to use fresh paint that is not fresh. I think I had this one. And there's the rectangle. Okay. Where did I put it? Let's see what it looks like on the little stand. I probably put those dots way too close to the edge. Let me dry them because I know it's gonna smear. Yep. I may have to redo it. So the little round piece goes in there. Oh, I gotta put my Velcro on the back. And then I need to slide this piece it's tight because I've got a lot of paint on there, so you'll remember the little tip I shared with you last week is to sand the edge right where it's got to slide in. And let me see if it's gonna fit this time. There we go. And there's February.